What's going on? My name's Kiz. I'm new to the city. Let the people know who you are.
I'm Miss Alchemist. I'm from Detroit. I'm a DJ, wellness, all of that.
Ooh, you touched all on the key points here. Okay, well, I know it's a special day in the city today. So, what does 313 Day mean to you?
Yes, happy 313 Day, everybody. But 313 Day for real means to me is about celebrating and exchanging rich culture, right? As we know, Detroit is one of the blackest cities in America, right? And so being able to go around and collaborate with each other and show and expose all of the creatives that we have here, it's such a beautiful thing. I think a lot of people forget the influence that Detroit has on the world. And so 313 Day is really to remind people and to stamp it and understand that we are here to stay and we push a lot of culture forward.
I love that. I love that. The culture, the love is amazing here, and that's one of the things I can say off rip. So, what you want to be working on? Let the people know.
Honestly, for me as a healer, right, I heal through music, through sound, through my voice. Coming back to Detroit for me is really about pushing music like this, or what we hear right now, and pushing our voice to elevate for high frequency, right? So as I talk about the black community in Detroit and things like that, it's truly important to push the positive narrative, push high frequency music to feel good and things like that. So that is something that I'm going to continuously work on, and doing events like this in the coffee shop, right, where neo soul and soul meets productivity, etc. in this space. So yeah.
Okay, so I stumbled across you on TikTok,
Yes.
saw you mixing up some beats, and I reached out to you on Instagram because I was a fan and was like, "Yo, this looks like
An amazing person, by the way.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But I was drawn into your spirit based on your craft. So, as someone who is often pouring your craft into other people, how are you filling up your cup?
Yeah, I fill up my cup honestly with being able to support other people, right? And when I say that, I know that may sound a little crazy, but when I say that, to go out and see artists in all magnitudes, right, from singers, musicians of all sort, right, to be able to see the love and the input that they put into that and be able to get that inspiration back is truly amazing for me. But also health and wellness to fill my cup up, right? I know we talk a lot about, as a DJ, I go out a lot, right? But that stillness and being able to take time for yourself and pour it back into yourself allows me to really be able to pour into other people because it starts with yourself first.
Self care is the best care.
Absolutely, it has to be. It
Well,
has to be.
well, I appreciate you for sharing yourself with us, and hopefully we can get you working on what you want to work on.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your 313 day.
Thank you. Happy 313 Day, y'all.
A few moments later.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Kiz. I'm new to the city, and I'm just trying to understand and get into the minds of creators in Detroit. So, what's your name?
My name is Madison. I'm a florist right next door at Flowers for Dreams. Whoop, whoop. And what I pretty much do is I do like workshops and pop-ups, and I like teach people floristry, and I also do weddings and events and all the other fun stuff. So I'm just deep in flowers.
Oh, we love that. We love a flower. So now we know you have courses. We may have to come over there and make some arrangements.
Absolutely.
I know it's basically like a holiday here today. So happy 313 day.
Thank you.
So what does 313 day mean to you?
313 Day pretty much to me symbolizes like Detroit is such a hustle hard city. Like I grew up on the east side of Detroit between Mac and Warren, and I know nothing more about Detroit than about, I don't know, just the hustle mentality. Like we wake up every day, we smile, we go to work, we get shit done, and that's what it is. And I just think that in itself just speaks to Detroit. That's the history of Detroit, and I love being a part of it. I love Detroit. I love being a Detroiter, and to me, that's just what 313 Day is about.
Okay, that's amazing. So I see you came into the coffee shop passing out floral arrangements. So would you call yourself a creative?
For a very long time, I didn't know I was a creative until like I got to do opportunities where I just like freestyled some florals and got to do what I was passionate about. So I do call myself a creative now, and it took me a minute to really feel it, but I do feel it more than ever, I do. So yeah.
Okay. So as a creative, what's something that you want to be working on? And I asked that question because we're in the game of manifesting. So let the people know what you want to work on.
I think what I really want to work on is I made this like arrangement, and then it got styled in like a photo shoot. So someone did like an outfit with it. It was at Shop Lido. They're a really cool like vintage retail store inside of Southwest Detroit. and they took these really cool photos with it. And I just remember my like heart kind of exploding when I saw someone doing something cool with something I made and like styling stuff around it. I would love to do more stuff like that, just like being a part of big creative initiatives, and whether it be clothes, on film, a movie set, something. I would just love to do florals for something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And the floral arrangements are beautiful.
Thank
We
you.
love to mix and match things, and this is the reason why we're asking these questions, because someone out there may be looking for someone to put floral with their outfits, because that's an amazing idea.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
One more question
Yeah,
for you before you leave. So, as a creative, thank you for owning that. You're often pouring your gifts into others, like you're here passing out arrangements to us. How do you fill your cup up?
How do I fill my cup up? Like just my cup as a creative?
Just in general.
Just in general. That's a hard question. Because as people who like try to be creative, you're always on the go, trying to hustle, do what you need to do. But I guess just by like taking a moment to breathe and like appreciate the things around me a little bit more, like spending time with my friends, community, really pouring back. I don't know, pouring into the community fills my cup up. So like spending time with people and like getting to know people, that fills my cup up. So a mix of that.
All right, we'll saw, we'll saw. And one last thing, let the people know how they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram at my floral swamp. That's my floral Instagram. I actually just started it, so if people could follow me, I'd love it. And again, that's at my floral swamp. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you, appreciate you. Yeah.